This video will review some tips and tricks on working with columns and grids within Encore, including quick ways to close the tabs. If you haven't already, go ahead and watch the first Encore tips and tricks video on our YouTube channel, Jonas Encore. We recently made a change to the Look for Search tool. Instead of initiating a search on a character basis, the Look for Search will now be initiated by pressing the Enter key on your keyboard or clicking the new binoculars icon. Click on the X icon if you would like to clear out your search term. We also introduced a new way to search member files by column filter. You can now search per column with different fields. Select the column filter icon. An extra row will appear where you can type your search for the filter. Type in the column of the specific condition you would like to search with. You can use multiple columns as well to filter out the members. A drop-down is also available showing all the entries available for that column. After you apply the filter, you can select the export icon on the toolbar if you would like to export the list into an Excel file. To go back to this entire list and clear the filter, simply unselect the column filter icon. You can also rearrange the column depending on your needs. Just drag and drop the columns. It will be saved and stay the same as long as you log in with the same user credentials. A column selector is also available on the right side of the screen. Check or uncheck the checkboxes to show or hide the columns. This is handy if you would like to rearrange your view or decide which columns that will be exported when you use this export function. When switching between a monitor and a laptop, the screen often does not show the correct tabs that you would like to see. To reset the view, you can click on the Reset button on the toolbar or hit the shortcut on your keyboard, CTRL-I. This will display both tabs of the module. CTRL-W is also a quick way to display or hide the second tab of the module. If there is a grid on the checkboxes, there is a quick way for you to control the list. Right-click on the grid and the options will appear. Select All, Unselect All, Show Selected, Show Unselected, and Show All. This is handy if you would like to have an organized view or if you would like to make sure that you don't miss anything. Delete multiple rows. If you need to delete multiple rows of the settings, you can remove multiple rows of the entries. Click on the first column to select the entire row. Hit the Shift key on your keyboard and hold it. Select the first column of the next row or rows that you would like to delete. Hit Delete on your keyboard. It will remove all the rows selected at once. Note that you will need to use the Delete button on your keyboard instead of the one on the toolbar. The Delete button on the toolbar will try to delete the entry under the Staff tab instead. To close a tab, you can right-click on a tab and hit Close. However, there are other options that can be helpful if you have multiple tabs opened. Right-click on one of your tabs. The options will appear as follows. Close All. It will close all of the tabs that are opened and leave you with the home screen. Close All but this one will close the other tabs except the tab that you just selected. Convert to full screen will fill up your entire screen with the selected module or tab. Use the X in the top right corner, Ctrl-Q, or Alt-F4 to close the full screen view. Once you're done with using the software, you can quickly hit Ctrl-Q or Alt-F4 on your keyboard to close the entire Encore system. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks videos and don't forget to subscribe.